My name is Elise Berman. My area of research is linguistic, cultural, and psychological anthropology. I study a lot of different things: language and inequality in education systems, racialization and multilingualism, world Englishes and language shift, exchange practices, deception, childhood, and the social construction of age in childhood. My previous work, I work on in Oceania and with Pacific Islanders, and my previous work was in the Marshall Islands itself, studying child language and the construction of age and child cultures. My current project is with a Marshallese immigrant community in the US, studying education shift and a sort of new dialect that hasn't been studied called Marshallese English, and how it's misunderstood by the education system. So my students have largely worked on language. One worked on ideologies of language among the Latina community in Charlotte at one of the community organizations here. Another went to Kyrgyzstan and worked on language socialization and shift from Kyrgyz to Russian among children. Another has worked on life course narratives among Taiwanese American immigrants and the role English and Chinese play in those narratives. So people have done a range of things. My favorite part of the research is hanging out with Marshallese children. That's usually the funnest part. And I record them and they love to be recorded, but just speaking Marshallese, playing with language, hanging out with them, and sort of learning more about the culture and experiencing it. And I love introducing students to that aspect of research of ethnography as well. Well, I'm excited to have lots of different students, students who work on language, obviously, but I can also work with cultural students who work on childhood, educational systems, Oceania, even immigration into America, neocolonialism, things like that. I'm also going to be collecting additional data on Marshallese English, which is the sort of version of English that I think that children in the US are speaking, and this is data that students could work with and analyze. They should reach me via email at eberman@uncc.edu.